Yes, we're back. And guess what? My laptop's ramping with me. Of course, everything's not working properly. Yeah, of course. Yes. Right. Guess what? What is going on? My laptop's ramping with me. Give me 2 seconds, yeah. Carry on. Yeah, I'll be back in.
Yeah. Let me see. Big up, people, man. I hope you guys are all blessed. I'm sure there's many people in the building as well. Destiny 5, big up to you. SLD, big up to you as well. Karma, big up to you. KJSJ7, LFC, you never walk alone, big up to you. I think that's the only names I can see in the chat. Forgive me. Yeah, Tottenham Ranger as well, big up to you as well. And big up to the Durag Diaries, big up to George for the raid. Doctor, what are you telling me, bro? We got cooked again.
Yep.
Man.
I said in my video that I've never been embarrassed in my life, man. I'm not gonna lie, man. This I've never been this embarrassed in my life, man. Like in terms of football, man. Like at least when Liverpool were garbage, this was the norm. Like, but spending, you do know, yeah, we are the worst title defenders of all time. Of all time. People can say that Chelsea team, we are worse than it. We spent more money than that Chelsea team. Leicester, everybody knew Leicester weren't going to run it back. We are the worst title defenders of all time. And it's not even close. We've had the worst 2025 pound for pound, like, of all time. Man United have lost more games, have won more games than us. We've lost more games than Man United in 2025. I'm sick of this manager, man. And anybody that is slot in at this point, I gotta ask you, what do you see? What do you like? Please show me what you see. Because even when we were winning, if you want to break that Aston Villa win down, they gave us a goal. And the second one was a deflection. And I don't like nitpicking and all that stuff. That's really what it is when you look at it. The Real Madrid game, if McAllister didn't score that goal, it would have been 0-0. Let's be real. We do not create high quality chances. Obviously, Courtois had an amazing game, but generally speaking, under this manager, because remember the narrative was, yeah, Liverpool creates so many chances. Liverpool creates so many chances on the clock. The moment this manager comes in, the guy that people say is a chance magnet, Nunes, don't get no chances. Jota has the worst season of his career, RIP Jota, under this manager. Salah, the whole system, I said this in a group chat, this whole entire system that we got here is built around Salah. If Salah doesn't play well, have you noticed that we always look bad? When Salah looks semi-decent, we play well. This whole system, we play through Salah. So when Salah is not cooking, we are cooked. When Salah is not serviceable, we are cooked. Because when the guy can't control a ball, when the guy can't do anything, we're cooked. The whole team is built around individual brilliance. There's no attacking patterns of play. Like this manager is clueless. And you can even go back to last season. Last season was Salah's individual brilliance. Yes, he put out the team. Yes, he made adjustments when he initially made the mistake to begin with, and he fixed the problem. Like, hey, it's one of those things where there is no hope. We can win games here and there, but I'm not here to win games here and there. I even said on your streams, then I said if we win, I win. Because I want to see Liverpool do well. I can not think about the manager. If we lose, it gives me what I want. I want this guy out. I don't enjoy the football. Man. And he's making everybody look meaty, man. Everybody looks terrible. No one could control a ball. Everybody's confused. You have Pet Linders. Everyone was laughing at Pet Linders' book. They basically said, give the ball to Konate. Haaland was marking Van Dijk. Because they want Konate to have the ball. And I know a lot of people say Conor Bradley got cooked, but I'm not gonna lie here. Conor Bradley did all he could, man. He did all he could, and then Konate was busy there fucking it up and letting the ball ricochet off him and then putting our keeper in danger and give away a penalty. There were moments where Bradley actually did well against Doku, but it's the people around him that made him Bradley look even worse. Gravenberch couldn't do anything. The whole midfield was just disjointed, and shout out to Doku, man, because if you played on the wing, when you're having those games, no one can stop you. It just is what it is. You can double up, no one can stop you.
You know what it is, Blick? Yeah, you saw the golfing class of the two managers because, like, you see, like Connect Four and Tic Tac Toe when you get a 2-way win. You see, like the Bradley thing. I agree with you. He done all he could, but like once you double up on him, Slot was shook because then you've got Foden or Cherky free roaming. Then if you double up on one of them, then you got Doku free. We were just beaten in many ways, bro. It was a shambles. It was genuinely a shambles.
And it's crazy.
Hold on. I
knew what Doku was going to do.
Hold on, wait.
The answer's no. The answer's no.
Roms, don't speak. Don't say a word. Roms, don't speak. Don't speak. You know how to speak, bro. You know how to speak. You love this. This is what Roms loves. He loves the football.
This, bro.
He loves the result. He loves everything that's going on. That's the thing. You love it.
No,
Tell me I'm lying.
Bro, I don't love it, but call me mad. After this, we've been through our rut now. The Palace away, Chelsea away, City away. We're going to go on a run after the international break. We're going to go on a run. Have you seen our fixtures? We're going to go on a run, bro.
That's the team we don't beat.
No, we'll beat them.
I got a question.
Teams that do set pieces and long ball, that's who we're playing next. We don't beat them teams.
Against the manager that does it the best, Sean Dyche.
Do
you know the way we play here? The way we play, we'll actually struggle against a Sunday League team with a pacey striker up top.
Of course we would.
And just two pacey wingers, bro. Just just causing problems. Knock it into them. 1v1.
Yep. And it's funny because
and the thing is, people are cussing Arsenal, Sunderland would have smacked us up that night.
Oh yeah. Oh yes.
Us up.
Oh yes.
Smackings.
Oh yes, man. I can see it right now. 3-1 at the Stadium of Light, man.
Well, where's the goal coming from? Where's our goal coming from?
Well, it's gonna be some bullshit Salah goal. It's gonna be like the ones where the game's dead, the game's almost over. 98th minute, he controls the ball and he lashes it in the top corner. Just one of those ones where you just put your foot through it.
Quickly, before let's read it a little bit. You get me, Paul.
Yeah. What this done to us. You see what this manager's done to us.
We're everywhere right now. So, quick question, when we saw the team, when we saw the lineup, how was we feeling?
Feeling good, bro. I felt like that team was able to go out and do stuff. But do you know what's mad? Because I saw the team and I was like, if we play the exact way, we can get a result. This manager picked the same team and changed the whole tactics, which made no sense to me. Picked the same 11 and then just opted to just do madness. Gravenberch, shadow of himself. McAllister went missing again. Verts tried his hardest. Nothing you can do. Ekatike just standing up there like a lone wolf, just roaming around trying to find a meal.
Bro, you see him running, closing down Ekatike. He looked like Jack Sparrow from Pirates of the Caribbean, bro, where he was running, bro. I didn't understand it, bro. He looked so...
Yo, Dean, bring up G's comment.
Looked feminine.
Bring up G's comment.
What are you, man, saying about the press? Because some people said the press was there and some people said it wasn't. I was just confused. 1 minute it was there, 1 minute it wasn't there.
Wasn't there. Because we got caught between... You remember what he said in the last game, yeah? And he said about the he didn't want to go mid-block against Madrid because it left too many half spaces. He didn't want to leave too many half spaces for the quick players like similar to what you'd get with Doku. If you leave half spaces, either we go into a low block or we press high. I feel like in this game we went to a mid-block, which is where they was able to transition and because they're good on the ball, they were able to just pick us apart, bro. And I'm just like,
do you know why he did that?
Why don't we just go into a low block and then let go, see the game in front of us, win it?
Do you know why he did that?
We're press as a team. These men were doing this half-hearted press.
Do you know why he did that? The problem is, Slot was mainly focused on negating Pep Guardiola's team rather than imposing our will. The problem with this manager is his whole entire because let's be honest, he don't have a style of play. We can say it's been a year now. He don't have a style of play.
Remember when I asked you? Sorry to cut you short, but remember when I said on one of my streams, I said I don't think we'll have a style of play. We'll just whatever on the day. We'll come up with a solution on the day, and that's what we'd run. I said this months ago, bro. I said I'm watching this guy going, right. I'll just have to accept we're not going to play in a way that I like, but I think he'll come up with a way. But sorry to cut across you there, bro. Yeah,
no. I was just saying we don't have a style of play. His style is a style that you will associate with a mid-table team, a lower lesser team. No, but it's true. Mid-table teams, they worry about what the opposition's gonna do rather than imposing their style on the other team. The reason why we were so successful under Klopp because Klopp imposed his style on the other team and said, we don't give a shit or what you guys are going to do. We are going to impose our will onto you guys. And we are going to play our football and we're going to play our way and we're going to beat you that way because that's how the big teams play. But this guy was focused on the shape. He even said it. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, I'm not sure if you saw. This manager said that he didn't watch the Arsenal game because he was studying City. We're trying to break them
250 times.
Is this you studying? Is this you studying City? Is this you studying City, man? Man, off that comment, he should be sacked, man. You study what? How many times did you say wrong?
Oh, then you listen to what he said.
He said 250 times.
I don't know how he's listened to it.
He said that. I saw that interview. Yeah.
He said, I'm not going on no holidays, but I'm still getting smacked up the same way. I'd rather you be on vacation because at least I know you didn't try. Now I know you're trying and this is the best you can do.
I wouldn't put it past him and going on a vacation. Maybe not for 2 weeks, maybe 1 week, come back the week that we return.
This is what I'm saying. Roms is joking. Roms thinks is a joke. Roms is there for laugh.
Roms thinks is a joke. Nah, for real, bro.
Roms.
I'm with you, D.
Bro, this is affecting my life. You're just here laughing, giggling, wanting the manager in.
No, but you need to understand, I'm not at where you're at. I think it gets better, so I can laugh because I can see the light.
Okay, yo,
how? Roms. All right, let's stop. No, let's stop the stream right there. You have to explain me this light that you're seeing. I need 2 minutes of you explaining the light, please.
I actually think stock grows a pair of balls after the international break. I think Jones starts to get a run of games. You're going to see Isaac integrated. I think the team starts to gel and we go on a run. I genuinely believe people think this is an act. I genuinely believe that, bro. This run was never going to be easy. Palace away, Chelsea away, City away. United at home, we should have won, but obviously they smoked us. Brentford away. This was never going to be easy. Look at our next run of fixtures. City got Newcastle, Arsenal got to go Chelsea. They drop points, we win. Narrative changes again. Things change quickly in football.
Can I just what tells you?
I think we still win it. Call me mad. I still think
what did he say?
I still think we win it, bro. It's not an act. I still think we win it.
All right, Rob. I just ask you
until it gets to 10 points. I believe until it gets to 10 points. I believe it.
And I don't want to feel like you're being attacked because I feel like that's how it seems at the moment. So
no, it's calm.
I just want to ask. You said Jones. He's going to play Jones more. What has shown you that he's going to play Jones more?
It's more hoping, but I feel we will play Jones.
But now we're playing off of the whole
these McAllister performances. Yeah, he had the odd few. The last two, but again, at home, comfortable, got his fans around him. Right. I think these are going to continue, and he's actually his hand's going to be forcing. He's going to have to play Jones genuinely, and I think
but you said more hope, right?
Yeah, I don't smoke, by the way, in the chat. I actually don't smoke. But carry on.
And then you said the games after that are going to be easier games, right?
Yeah, I've gone through them. You could go through them if you want.
I know the game. I'm just saying, innit? Man United, you'd say would have been an easier game. Like, for most people would say that they're an easy game. Brentford, you'd say is an easy game. Palace,
not away. Brentford away, an easy game. Anfield different.
Away. We're not gonna pretend we're not Liverpool, and we should worry about Brentford away. We're not gonna do that.
Listen, and you want to go previous in that? Since they've been in the Prem, we've not whacked them every year. Like, they've got a decent record against us at their
I'm not saying
we need to whack them. See, we're not. I'm just saying. I look at my squad and I look at their squad and I go, I've got world-class players in my team. No disrespect to them, they don't. But I'm looking at our team going, nah, these men should go out there and do something, bro. Am I wrong to think that our players are not better than their players?
Yeah, I got a question. I got a question. I got general.
We're getting moved to by the other teams as well, bro. No one's respecting them.
I got a question. So you said you think we're gonna win the title, yeah? So where did the attacking patterns of play come from? Where does the build up come from?
Where does it come from, Rums?
Where
you trying to pick on Rums today, bro?
Rums taking the piss.
No, it's calm. You can't ask the questions.
Where does the solution come from? Because this is not just at this point. We're past the point of just putting the right combination together. Because we were happy with the 11 and it was still garbage. This is past putting
that's
the right
true. That's the 11 I wanted still.
This is past it. and you're saying we're still going to win the league. You do know, yeah, for us to win the league, we have to go on an all-time run. Greater than what Chelsea did under Conte.
Back to what En said, we got world-class players, and let's be honest, most of them ain't hit the ground running, but I think we're capable of going on that run. I genuinely do. That's why I'm not sorted out yet. That's why I'm not at where you lot are at.
Read that comment, please. Wait, read that comment. Read that comment, someone, please. What am I reading?
Liverpool have lost 17 games.
More than Amarim. It's actually more than Amarim.
And he wants him to stay. He wants him to stay.
Hold on, wait, Rums. You believe in the Tooth Fairy and Father Christmas and all that?
No.
Oh my God.
I don't.
The believing in stuff is crazy, bro. The believing is mad. Like, unless you told me
I've just
something.
been watching ball for a long time. Crazy things happen. Crazy things. Do you know what?
Yeah, watching ball longer than
I'm going to tell
bro.
you right now. Because someone in the chat got it wrong. I didn't say Arsenal always beat up Tottenham. I think Arsenal dropped points at Chelsea and City dropped points at Newcastle. I know us and Arsenal beat them, but St James Park's a hard ground, yeah. They're going to drop points. I think we win our next two. Narrative changes. Then we're all of a sudden 3-4 points behind. And we just have to carry on that run. And you know what will benefit us? There's no international break after the next one until March. We'll have that run of games where we can build momentum. I don't think it's done yet, you lot. I think McAllister comes out the team. Jones comes back into the team. I think Isak will probably go to Sweden. If he comes back in one piece, he'll start to hit the ground running and he will start to pick up points.
So let's
He did get the call up, so
he'll start to pick up points. I don't think it's this is what I would say, and I said it to you lot 2-3 weeks ago. Once it gets to 10, if it gets to 10 points, I'll throw the towel in for me because that's like a 4-5 game swing. But
that's that one game. But Roms, we're talking about.
We don't even need to listen. We need to go on a run, and they need to
one game though, because we're 8 points behind Arsenal now. That means you're in the balance of a one gamer now. That's where you're swinging from. Because if we drop points and they win. It's one game because if we drop points in our next game, say we draw, we don't lose, but we draw and they win. Yeah, that's 10 points. So that means you're going to be. That's what I'm saying. You're pivoting on one game at the moment.
I know, but I need to get there yet. Let that game happen. Right, you get it because that game's not happening yet. It's still 8 points. Listen, again, I know we're not City, but I saw a City team 6 points behind Fergie's United in 2012, and they still won it. Strange things happen in ball. We all four can agree. Strange things happen in ball.
We're playing better football. We're not playing good. It's not like we're losing and we're playing good football. We're losing.
KJ, you turned on me as well. Horrible. Like, cool. I hear you, KJ. KJ, I remember that.
Man said you're my vibes, you know. Man said you're not
Like KJ's still KJ's on the same vibe as you, Ron.
No, I don't think he is. He said
he is. Don't listen to him.
I'm here for vibes. He will say,
Rav, he's on the same thing. He's here for vibes as well. Don't listen to KJ. KJ is still slot in. Pause. That's mad. You know what? There should be a pause when you say slot in from now. Anytime you say slot in, pause. That's
yeah.
Sorry, bro.
No, go on, bro.
I was just wondering, like, all right, I know we're living in this belief and hope situation for some reason. I don't know why, but you're looking at the team, right? We're all looking at the team going, we've got good players in the team. Eventually, they will play better, but I can't see how our manager wants us to play for that to happen. I feel at the moment, every time he figures out something that makes the players click, he then changes it.
No, but he doesn't figure it out. He plays based on what the other I
hear it, but he's still watching the game with his eyes. He's not sitting there with his foot bottom and a blindfold on, is he? Like, he's literally watching it with his eyes. So he can go, do you know what? When we played a 4-4-2, that worked. We can tweak that. When we dropped into a low block and then we did the high press, that worked. And we didn't sit into a mid block. That worked. If we keep the team the same and keep the back line the same, let's see what we can do and get some cohesiveness, some chemistry going. That worked. Obviously, apart from the City game when they got smoked, but back-to-back games, we kept the team pretty much the same, right? And then he just goes, now, do you know what? I'm going to just change this up, mix it up. I'm just going to do something different. I'm going to do this 4-2-4 again. I'm gonna have Gravenberch, like, he can go high and then he's not gonna sit. I'm gonna have McAllister as a sit, and then I'm gonna have Soberslide just run around the pitch doing whatever, and then he just looks all over the place. There's nothing I see from him as the manager that will fix it. I think the players might end up fixing it because they're good players, but him as a manager, I don't see him fixing it. Because if not, we would have seen that by now, right? Like, how long does it really take to? I'm not asking you. All right, Roms, I'm not asking and Rick and Dean, I'm not asking for it to have a solution straight away off the bat playing great football. But I like to see a direction. And at the moment, I can't see the direction. And if we're losing, but I can see that now we're building. And when it clicks, we're going to cook teams. I can't even see that part yet. So when will we see that part? Because when we get to that part, we're still going to need time to then get it good.
But
you know what I'm trying to say? By then, it might be too late. And we're throwing away a season. And then players might not want to come. Then we're not in the Champions League. Like, there's so many knock-on effect that could potentially happen. Obviously, it's not. And we're still within touching distance to win. But the knock-on effect is no Champions League football means players might consider, I might go somewhere else then. Yeah, that might be something.
Do you think it's going to get that bad? Like, no Champions League?
We're sitting 8th right now. We're closer to the teams below us than we are closer to the teams above us.
Cool. This is when I think we're being a bit too reactionary, bro.
There's
only like a 2-point difference between us and like 4th, bro. That's a game swing.
Do you know how many games we've lost? We've literally lost roughly the same amount of games as we've won. In the
5 games.
We've lost 40% of our games.
You know what you were just saying about? You know, you're just saying about maybe not figuring it out, but the players' ability shining through. I'm still leaning on it. Isaac and Avert. Cool, they stink at the moment. I'm not excusing that they stink at the moment, but I'm still leaning on them to come to this team and start to hit the ground running. Then I think naturally, even if the performances aren't pretty, I think you'll still see the win. And I know it's kind of at the start of the season, but you'll start to see that and we'll climb the table.
You know why, Roms? There's 2 reasons. You're right. They're too good. They're good players, right? So you expect them to put a stamp on the team. One, Verts is playing out of position now. He's playing on the left wing. And then number 2, we don't create enough chances for the strikers anyway. So then both the players that we're hoping that can help us go in the right direction, one's out of position and the other one is not getting enough opportunity. We're playing Ekitike up top. Against Brentford, his first shot was in the 77th minute. Against, who was the game after that? Brentford 77. Villa, I think he had 1 shot in the game or 2. I think he ended up with. So I'm like, so in the space of, he's had 3 shots in 90 minutes of football. And then fast forward it, we go to Real Madrid. I don't even remember him even having a shot in the game. Maybe you guys can correct me if I'm wrong there.
He did.
And then
the header. He had the header.
And then we fast forwarded to this game. So how do we expect to get the best out of him and Isak if we're not going to play in a way to get the best out of him and all the strikers? And then we're saying Verts, he's creating chances for the Mandem, but they don't want to score goals. And then we're playing him out of position and not centrally where he can float. Give him the free roll. We're not doing that because the team isn't built around getting the best out of these guys.
I hear that, but then this is when I think he might revert back to the Atletico game, play the Gravenberch Szoboszlai, and play Verts with Isak, which we've been screaming for. Obviously, it's been a bit unfortunate. Isak's not kept fit, and when he has played, not been well. But I'm kind of leaning on that partnership because I think when that does click, again, people are probably bored of that word.
If there's no,
I think it will though. I actually think them two are too good for that partnership there. That partnership not to work. Because you even saw in the Atletico Madrid game, Blick here, Verts kept finding him, punching it into him. Even Ekitike, the community show, punching it into him. I think Enz is right. You're right. He's playing out of position, moving back into the 10. And you know, we don't create a chance for a striker as a team, as a collective. Yeah. I think that one individual can. But this is why I'm saying Verts does need to hit the ground running because I think once that clicks, I think them two can beat teams by themselves. They're that good.
But,
you know what I mean?
But with Roms, you're forgetting about one problem. And this is why everything you're saying does not matter. Because we play through one man on the right-hand side. And when he has a bad game, we are cooked. All the games that we won against Real Madrid, against Aston Villa, he was serviceable. I don't even think he was that good against Real Madrid, but he was serviceable.
Thank you. That's
Real Madrid, he could control the ball. He could do like Em said, he did the basics. Because we play through Salah so much here, our game offensively hinges on him actually being serviceable. If you take Salah out the team and you put somebody there, then you're gonna start seeing players start to use other people. Szoboszlai always the first to Salah, man. Szoboszlai's had a great season, but he's always the first to Salah.
And you know what, Blick, you know where you're right. Sometimes he will ignore a better run just to go to Salah. But Blick, this is why I said, and this is why I understand it goes back to the manager. This is why I said Salah needs to be dropped. I'm sorry, you won us the league last season, but he genuinely needs to be dropped because I agree with you. I feel like he drops the team. This is why I'm not being rude. I can't wait till AFCON because I think you'll see more fluidity. But then, Blick, this is my point. If we can get a winning run up until AFCON, Salah dropped, then we're more fluid.
And guess what happens? What happens when he comes back? What happens when he comes back? He throws him back into the team. He throws him back into the team.
Hold on, wait. There's too much ifs, buts. Hey, Roms, there's too much if, buts, and maybes in your theory. I've had enough of all this year. Like, bruv, we ain't doing the basics. We have 2 games where we do the basics right. We compete. We run the hard yards. We actually look like we can do something. Then we go back to yesterday. What, bruv? What battle did we win in that game at all? And the thing is, like what's it called? N said, yeah. When I done my match review, yeah, my end, yeah. I don't watch the game back. I don't do none of that when we lose, yeah. The only people I had praise for was the keeper, was for Bradley, and for Szoboszlai. And I'm saying they got a 5 or 6 out of 10.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. The rest of the man, them 3s, 2s, some none. You get me? Because Salah.
I think Gakpo was all right when he came on. You know, I'm not his biggest fan. I
can't believe you're telling me Gakpo was all right when he came on.
I think he was somewhat decent when he came on.
I can't remember him coming on, to be honest.
He missed
the open goal. Yeah.
You just don't cook for that similar goal.
You know what I'm trying to say? When he came on, and you lot know this is well documented. I do not like Gakpo, bro. I don't like him as a starter. So when I see 11s when he's not in there, I'm gassed. But when he came on, the only way we look like we're going to get a goal is through him. That's my point. I know he missed the open goal, but I actually think he come on and somewhat did well. But so to add on to your place, Dean, I agree with all 3 of them, and probably Gakpo when he came on. Other than that, yeah, everyone needs to hang their head in shame.
You know what's crazy? How everyone's glazing the Doku performance here. You do realize when Diaz was missing all those chances, Diaz basically had the same performance. Diaz was picking the ball up from his own entire area, like taking man on in the 85th minute. They had to bring 4 or 5 man. Diaz will still get past them. We used to have wingers, yeah, that were electric, man. Mane used to get past people. We used to have pace. Our team is so slow.
Mane. Don't get me angry.
Our players are so slow. Our team is so slow. Our players don't work as hard.
We got you on the bench that he's not using. We've literally got someone that kind of fits the profile. No, Rio. We've actually got someone that kind of fits that profile.
No, he don't fit that profile, bro. He would have got
Dean, you know, the minute Rio comes on, he just he don't even care about passing, shooting. He just wants to dribble past this guy.
No, but the thing about it is, yeah, and this is what makes Doku different to like Vinny. Doku, they tried to be physical with him. Bro just brushed past them. They tried to keep up with him. Bro just he's not just quick. He's a powerful runner. Yeah. The only person that I can tell you that is closest to that in this league plays for Bournemouth. Yep, he's the closest to that. I give you prop because I doubted that dude. I doubted that dude. I doubted him a lot.
You doubted Semenyo.
I doubted it. I thought, yeah.
I always thought he was a mid-table player.
But both feet, left, right, powerful run. Like he's the only person that can match what Doku can do or come close to.
There was a bit yesterday, yeah. Before you go to there, there's a bit yesterday. You know when you're laughing out of anger when Bradley and Grafenberg are standing up.
Do you know what I like? I was about to say what I like. What I dislike. I hate when players do that. They think we're in a good set position. That means we're in control. And I'm like, no, you're not. He's standing in front of you with the ball. Someone has to press him.
Someone engage.
You're
more liable to give away a free kick.
I cover that for you. But man is standing there going, yeah, he ain't going through here.
You know you're more liable to give away a free kick because both of you normally have the same synchronized movement of crunching him. Do you get it? And all they have to do is fall over. You're right, still. You're right.
Once the winger stands you up and you stand still, he's in control. Mm-hmm. You have to and I know in that moment it feels like somebody's like, no, maybe he's doing the right thing. I'm like, no, bro, you have to still go at him. You still have to go at him. Don't let him stand you up. Put him in a situation where he has to keep running. The moment he can stand still, he is one of the best players. Mane was the greatest at this as well. From a standing start, acceleration, you are not stopping these guys.
Yeah.
Oh, what's his name was really
And
good at
once
that
he
as well.
stands
Neymar.
you, yeah, it's long.
He
It's
shifts
long.
it and you broke your ankle.
Yeah, you
That's
can't-
what
I
you
Mane
see him broke up. I see him broke
Yeah.
up Neymar.
Like
Like,
him.
Yeah, Neymar used to. Yeah, when he oh man, he
When
had
he dropped the
Neymar
shoulder,
swipe in
yeah.
the air. No, but
That's
the
what I'm
thing
saying.
about it is, yeah, there was a moment in the game, yeah, where Wirtz gets the ball. Wirtz looks around, sees nobody there, puts the ball through somebody's legs, and he gets fouled. He saw nobody forward. He had the ball, looked around, saw nobody there, and had to force his way through. Wirtz wants to link up with players, but there's nobody around him. We set up that game like a bottom half team. Everybody behind the ball. When we break free, there's nobody there. Slot was focused on not getting destroyed, but still got destroyed. Pause.
it's crazy, bro. And there's no excuse. Forget the header from Van Dijk and all that. Yeah, I know we got knocked. Yeah, it's Michael Oliver, bro. It's Michael Oliver. We know that, bro. Like,
That's
and the
why
thing
no
is,
one's
yeah,
mentioned it. That's why no one's mentioned it, bro.
that's what I'm saying. Quick question, yeah, because you know my thing is this, yeah. Like I said in my thing, I don't mind losing if the other team's better than me. I don't mind. It's Guardiola. They're gonna play better football than us. I don't mind that. That's no problem. But for a Guardiola team to outplay you, outwork you, and win their battles, bro, there's no positives I can take from that game, bro. There is nothing. This is why I don't understand when people say to me, bro, how can you be so negative? I said, hold on. I gave this guy all the praise in the world last season when he was doing well, and no one questioned it. Yeah. So when he's not doing well, I can't pick things out. That's like my kids being wicked, brilliant all week last week, yeah, and I'll give them all presents and whatnot. And then this week, they're demons, but I've got to go on last week's.
Nah, Dean, you gotta give them credit in the bank, bro. That's what you have to give them.
That's mad, bro.
It's about what they did last week. It's about what they did last week, not the current week.
No, give them.
Bro, this week they burned down my house and everything. You're mad.
Based on some of these man's logic, you gotta give them credit in the bank because they were great last week. I mean, don't say nothing to them this week, bro. Just go
let them burn down the house.
Yeah, just that's the logic we hear, Dean, on a day-to-day. That's
what I'm
the logic.
saying.
No, but
Let
ends,
them do whatever they want to do.
Setting fire to my cabinet. Cool. No, you was right last week. Don't worry.
He's normally a great
No,
kid.
but
Last week he was amazing.
The problem comes from really is the fact that Slot is the only other manager other than Klopp to win us the Premier League. And the fact that he's the only other manager to win us the Premier League, and you have Rafa Benitez and all these other managers try and fail, a lot of people are clinging on to that. A lot of these guys, let's be honest here, everybody in the chat, you guys aren't used to winning league titles. Chelsea, when shit like this happens, they don't give a shit. They sack the manager because they know that it's not getting better. Because we're not even Pellegrini won the league and still got sacked. We are moving like we should be grateful for him winning us a league, and that's amazing. He did a great job that season, but this is a whole different season. It's all about, do you feel like things are going to get better? Do you feel like this guy has done everything he can? And I think from a tactical standpoint, he's literally doing press conference telling you, I do not know how to fix this problem. But people are trying to get me to believe that he's going to fix a problem that he's telling us that he doesn't know how to fix. He's literally doing press conferences saying, I can't deal with long ball. Oh, you won today. You guys played well. Yeah, it's because they didn't do long ball. He's telling
yesterday then. What about yesterday? What was the excuse yesterday?
We got cooked with with the least amount of long balls yesterday. We got cooked, bro.
Because his idea is in his mind. Let me say this real quick. In his mind, as if I can stop a team from doing long ball, nobody can beat me. If I can negate the long ball and every team's play football, no one can beat me. In his mind, we played better against Man United than we did against Real Madrid and Aston Villa.
Yeah.
In his mind,
in his mind, and this is a manager. People, this guy don't recognize. Yes,
He said he thinks, in his opinion, we played better against Man
United. Look how shocked me. He didn't know he said that.
I don't listen to the press.
Roms, you are like 80% of our fan base. They don't actually listen to what he says, bro. I promise you, or else people will be like, hold on. He keeps saying he keeps mentioning set piece. So what, if we don't score a set piece, then what? Like, what does it mean then, my guy? If they keep playing long ball, you're telling the team, if they play long ball against Liverpool, we can't deal with it. You can't fix it.
That's why I say he should go. He's telling you he can't do it. He's telling you I don't know how to fix this issue.
You know,
But
when we went
this
through
is
that
his
bad patch with Klopp, and Klopp said, I just don't know, innit? I don't know what's going on with the team. Like, well, I just don't know. You know, when you just like don't know.
No, but Klopp,
But there was
still
still
the players
things
will
of
watch.
Klopp, though. There was, and Blick mentioned it earlier. With the things of Klopp, there was always still that identity. What we got, 3 brought down midfielders, Hendo, Ronaldo, Hendo, Fabinho, Milner. Yeah, we're still gonna do the same thing. You still knew what that identity was, so I understand that. Now you just don't at all.
Yeah, because then you know it's a transfer thing, innit? Get in some fresh legs.
And you saw what
Yeah, we
happened
can go.
once you rejuvenated the midfield. We were on title race up until March, and then obviously the Carabao with it. But
The
like,
game week 30, bro. We had 8 games to hold on. Was 2 points clear, and then we lost that game against Palace, and then City and Arsenal passed.
But,
yeah.
and
And then
crazy,
because
bro,
of the
if you
form
look-
they were in, you was like,
if you look at the way Klopp views football, Klopp understands that the Premier League, you need athletes, you need people that can move around the pitch. If he wants to play high press, you need people that have pace, that have energy. That's obviously people didn't like Nunes, but that's why he brought in Nunes. That's why he got Jota. That's why he had Diaz. That's why he had Szoboszlai. Everyone raves about Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai is a typical Klopp player. That's why we were always linked with Fede Valverde. Players that know how to, that are energetic players that know how to press. Slot is only focused on players that are good with the ball at their feet. That's why when we don't have the ball, we look all over the place. That's why you have players that don't know how to press, don't know when to press, don't know when to close down. That's why you're seeing Ekatike being a freestyle baller that he is and try and make stuff up as he goes along. That's why we're seeing situations where we have good players, we don't have a good team. That's it. We have good players, we don't have a good team.
Do you know what, Blick? Yeah, you make a good point. It got to the point with Klopp. The minute someone was a DM and they could just run, that's a Klopp player. We should look at it.
Yeah,
that's what
exactly.
The minute you were able to run, that's a Klopp player straight away.
Yeah, but you know what kills it,
Endo was playing games, was dominating City at Anfield on effort. on effort.
Bro. That's what I'm saying. See, when Klopp was here, every single player he wanted to buy was the sort of players I wanted. Every one of them. Like the Mane, the Salah. I wanted them before I was even knew he was linked. But all these players, bro, like, I can't. This is, like I keep on saying it, but it just pains me watching Liverpool and just getting babied on the pitch. Just basic stuff. Basic stuff should be done, bro. Basic stuff. That's what comes basic. That's what you come with. You shouldn't be taught that. You shouldn't be taught to, there's a ball there to be won. Oh, but you know what? I'll just put a little leg in there and just try. No, bruv. Slide the guy off the pitch, bruv. Like, go and get a yellow card or something, bruv. This is what I hate about Van Dijk, yeah? See, back in the day, when things ain't going right, the captain goes in, wham, tackle, wins it or not, it sets the precedent. Sometimes you got to do that. Sometimes you got to put that tackle and everyone's saying, rah, Van Dijk's pissed. You get me? Let me go and put more effort in. But I don't see none of that from him. And the thing is, you don't know, I think Van Dijk's the best centre-back that's ever played in the Premiership. But this captain material is not showing me nothing, bro. Like, you got to lead.
Dean, man, he's coming to try and bad you up like he badded up Rooney. You know?
He said, I thought your opinion was Premier.
Bro, you see that? I don't rate man that just does talking. Yeah. Guy and do it on the pitch. Rooney don't play football no more. I liked it when you said at the time, but on the pitch, guy and slide something off the pitch, bro. Even during the game, I said, someone go and crunch something. Bro, just go and crunch something.
Bad up someone, bro. Grab someone.
Someone just go.
But Dean, the thing about our midfield on the club when we had Gini Wijnaldum, Henderson, and Fabinho, that was a physical midfield. That midfield was physical, strong. All of them wanted to work. Our midfield is not physical. McAllister, no pace, no physicality. Szoboszlai is the only one that is physical in that midfield. Gravenberch, he obviously does what he thinks, but he ain't the most physical. But if you really look at it, the closest thing to that midfield that we have in the Premier League is literally Newcastle's midfield. That Newcastle midfield is physical. People may not rate Joe Linton, but Joe Linton is physical and he gives people problems and a tough time. That's the closest thing because Newcastle understand an identity. That's why they got rid of Isak. I said to people, getting rid of Isak ain't the issue. That
You
midfield is the
could say
key.
Villa as well, because even Rodgers, McGinn, they have enough players. Rodgers,
And
McGinn,
McGinn's
Onana, all of them, they're all technically good. Most of even Tielemans. People get onto Tielemans about his recovery. Now you'll see him flying into challenges, trying to barge man off the ball. They've got a very industrious midfield as well. But
That's why,
you're
man.
spot on.
Onana there as well, bro. Onana is the
And
guy.
that's why, man. Everyone clowns Klopp for getting athletes and players that are just more athletic than ballers. Now we got a bunch of ballers, and now look at us. We can't press.
I hate it, bro. We're not in Spain. This midfield works in Spain. Don't work in
We can't. Well, yeah, we got a
I
bunch
say
of
it works
ballers.
in Spain, you know.
We got a bunch of ballers, but we can't.
Insane.
We treat the ball like a hot potato.
Bro, it's dumb. It's not. It's the climate's not great here. This is cold. It's rainy. You need people that's willing to get in hands dirty.
We don't win second balls.
Do tiki taki.
We don't
I hated this mindset of just big, strong athletes work hard. I like my techie balls, but you're right. You need to have a mix and blend. You can't just go far one way and not the other.
I can see it in you.
Okay, let me ask you a question.
Like tiki taki, good looking.
I like them type of ballers first.
Comb overs. You want comb overs? I want picky hair, bro. That's what I want.
You're
I want
taking
picky hair.
Yeah, well, guys,
I
let me
like
ask you something.
Vatinas, that type of
Let me ask you something. If you had a team here of those players in Sunday League, a lot of the time they're getting bullied. They're getting bullied. They're getting bullied. They're getting bullied because you need
McAllister against someone in the Sunday League. He's getting broke up.
He's getting clamped. He's getting. But that's the reality of football in the Premier League. You need a balance, and we don't have that balance. We don't have pace no more. Like if you want to get rid of Nunes, man, get a guy that can work hard. Or get players around him that can do the work. We didn't replace Diaz. Diaz was our only guy that could get the ball up the pitch quick. And Trent.
Yeah.
Salah,
but you know what?
Salah
guess what? Rom's like the players that turn up to the game, the kit's in a parcel, the clips completely. I like the guys that come up to the game, their clothes smell like food, the white socks ain't quite white. I want them guys, bro.
Yeah,
like,
man, ready to play.
I don't want both parents at the game. I don't want both parents at the game.
this guy.
You're meant to be at church. Yeah, but you somehow not churching.
Do you know what's the ball like how we was where you're taking yourself there?
Taking yourself there. You want to be there.
He said no.
Don't be players that are just there because their parents want them to be there, bro.
Do you know what the kid
nice
coming
kid.
out? Do you know what the kid coming out the SUV with the nice
Nah. I want the guy to come off the bus. I want the guy to come off the bus.
You know what's so crazy?
Smelling of food.
And he's had to run.
Henderson gets into this team.
Of course he does. Easy. And Milner. Henderson and Milner gets in this team. Right? I'll run Henderson, Milner midfield right now.
To the game, bro. It's crazy.
Yeah, bro. It's mad, bro. I've had enough. Like all these privileged players, bro. I need it, bro. I don't even want to make it a joke.
Oh, wait, hold on. I just realized something, yeah. Yo, I just realized. So, Roms, yeah, you said Wirtz and Isak and Ekitike can win us games just by their individual brilliance.
Yeah.
So why do you still want the manager here? Because the point you made, you never said the manager's gonna make them put us in position to win. You just said the players are gonna figure it out.
No, I said some games I reckon they'll figure out. They'll still be games where Slot gets it tactically wrong and our individual brilliant, kind of like the Ollie season where individual brilliance sees you through. But I do still feel like he will set us up to then win.
You said Ollie. That means he should go.
But when I say eventually, I mean like after this international break. I think it's in the near future. I genuinely think it's in the near future.
When
don't get twisted. If I don't see that, I will be Slot out. I was one of the first to be Klopp out, bro. And I'm gone, bro.
I'm not gonna.
Hold on, you was Klopp out.
Yeah,
you've got a nerve. You've got a nerve. You've got a nerve.
I've got my explanation for that, and I got cooked for it.
I don't care about explanation. You got a nerve. I don't care about it.
Listen, in that 22-23 season, he looked like. In fact, I was right because I said one of my reasons for Klopp, I was like, I think he's tired. He needs a change of environment. He come out a year later saying I'm tired. So I was kind of right in the end, anyway, bro.
No, you weren't right. You weren't right.
Yeah, me, JJ, and you were.
He didn't need nothing. He should have stayed.
So where do you think Klopp finishes with this team? You think we look better?
He wins the league with this
He
team.
wins the league with this team. But then
Okay,
so does
there you
Slot.
What
So-
the intensity he plays at?
Ah!
Yeah, you joker. Now, quick one. Yeah. The consensus last season is Salah
Yeah, big up
carried
K-Mac.
us to a league, right?
Yeah.
Salah carried us to a league, but did he carry on the Slot to a league then?
Yes.
Yes.
Same thing.
He
Same
had
thing.
70. He scored 75% of our goals.
Because if he's carrying his teammates, which we know that isn't a fact, bro. We all play football, bro. You need everyone on the pitch, and everyone has a
Yeah.
job role in it. Everyone pulls their weight in whatever way. His weight is goals and assists. The other guys is trying to keep it out. The other guys is make it difficult for the other mid, whatever. So if he carried us to a league title, then he carried on a Slot then. So Salah can carry someone else then. He can carry another
Yeah.
manager to a league
So let
title
me-
then.
Salah's
Let me ask
done.
you
He
this.
can't
Let me
carry
ask you-
nothing anymore.
Let me ask you
Salah's
this.
They
Ends,
say,
yeah.
"I carry no boy."
Let me ask you this, yeah. So we talk about Salah carried Slot to a league title, yeah. Our second top goal scorer wasn't even in the top 10 goals scored in the Premier League. Salah scored 29 goals and got what? Double figure assists. If you really look at it, yeah, our attacking patterns of play has been woeful the whole entire time that this manager's been here. We have relied on Salah having 29 goals and 18 assists.
What about the other two wingers? Because they shared minutes in it on that other side where Salah played. What did their goals add up to in the Premier League? Because then you'd say one of them say, obviously I know that it doesn't work like that, but if one of them played the whole time, then you just give them the goals in it and does that.
Wait, Blick, you see our second top goal scorer in the league? It was Diaz with 14 or 15, isn't it?
Okay, so last season Gakpo got 10 goals.
And then how much did Diaz get?
Okay,
Diaz
let's see.
got like 13, I think.
The
13,
Prem. Yeah, I only get about the Prem.
Okay, let's see. Diaz got 13.
Okay, so 23 goals then. So, and they both shared that left-hand side, didn't they?
Yeah.
So if one of them, let's say we just gave one of them, you pick the one, 23 goals, and the other winger got 29. I think that's what we were doing on the Mane and when we had Mane and Salah, and they both were scoring mad amounts.
Bobby scored more than our strikers, though.
Yeah, no, I hear that, but I'm just saying in general. I'm just saying the two, because they both shared the minutes. Obviously, look, Salah scored 29 goals, which is mad amount of goals in the Prem. But both wingers were sharing that left-hand side, didn't it? When one wasn't cutting it, the other one played. One got 10, one got 13. So then you add those together. So the left-hand side accumulated 23 Premier League goals. Our right-hand side accumulated 29 Premier League goals.
Mm-hmm. So let me tell you this here. What would you do if I was to tell you the season there that we won the league in 1920, Virgil van Dijk scored as many goals as Nunes and Jota did last season?
Yeah, he scored quite a few headers, Virgin, innit?
That was a good generation that was there.
So if you look at it, yeah, generally speaking, yeah, a lot of our play obviously did come from the wingers, but our striker has been suffering for quite some time in terms of, at least since Slot has been manager, and we still got to keep this. If Isak scores less goals than what Nunes did in his best season, people say he needs time to settle down. The guy is the most.
Wait, how much did Nunes score?
He scored in his best season. He scored like nine goals.
19 or 9?
Nine goals. In his
9 in the Prem.
Hold on, say that again.
9 in the Prem.
What happened? I wasn't concentrating.
As I said, if Isak scores less goals than Nunes' best season.
No, in his first season, because whatever it was Nunes' first season, Isak has to do better than that. Because the thing was, we bought a number 9 for this amount of money, and he didn't do well. Isak is the most expensive Premier League player.
Isak's double that. He literally roughly double that.
Let me see.
We have to, and yes, the context is injuries and playing time and all of that stuff. I'm sure at the end of it we'll accumulate.
He is KJ. Put it in the bag.
George crazy ends. I'm being nice, man. I haven't even brought up Nunes' assist. We're not even talking about
his first season. What was his first season?
What
was his overall GA in his first season?
Let's look at his first. Oh damn, he actually had pretty good GA in that final season of the clock.
Yeah, I know, bro, but man said he missed bare chances. I was like, what about the ones he created and no one scored?
22-23. He got 4 assists. He got 9 goals and 4 assists. He scored 15 goals in all competitions.
All right. So let's say 15. So 15 goals. Isak has to beat or Ekitike has to beat.
Do you want to know his best season?
Years what?
Okay, his best season.
No,
at
double figure
Liverpool,
goals and double figures assists.
His best season at Liverpool, he got 18 goals and 15 assists.
Yeah, I know, in that second season. No, but everyone concentrated on the big chances. I remember, bro. It was all like...
No, but you remember me and you were part of the Nunes defense league at first. Then after that Luton game, that was when it was too much.
You can't defend like silly misses, innit? Like you can't.
Yeah, you can't. That's when I said, no, this guy needs to.
You know, it was mad, yeah, when I knew, yeah. Obviously, I think he came up saying like 40-something big chances in that season. I was like, bro, if you can get that amount of goals and that many assists and still miss that many, that's mad. But also, he deserves to get cooked in the ones he missed, right? Also, my caveat was also he created 27 big chances that they missed. So what we now saying then, because that means his tally should have been a madness. Not only should he have scored way more goals, like, even if we halved it and he scored half of them goals and he got half of them assists, like he could have been.
And I saw him putting the ball on the plate for a certain Mo Salah sometimes.
Relax.
And he was putting in uncomfortable conversation.
You don't want that smoke, Rose, bro. Let that one slide, bro.
Yeah,
you don't want that.
Hey, Rums, you're on thin ice as it is, bro. You're on thin ice.
Yeah, don't let that. Yeah,
just read the room.
That's G's favorite striker, though. I don't know why.
But Rums, read the room. Read the room. You're on very thin
awareness
ice.
Is a big.
But G, I'm not saying that. I'm saying Isak got outperformed that. It's not about whether we're doing Nunes revisit. I'm just saying Isak got outperformed that.
Yeah.
It's not like regardless.
Yeah, no, it's true, bro.
Regardless of how we feel about Nunes, Isak costs twice the amount. He got to do better than that.
Yeah. And he's a better player. So
he's a better player. He's better technically, better fundamentally.
Yeah, he's a better player.
He got to do that. And he's already missed a lot. He's already missed like 5 big chances at Liverpool already.
Wait, 5?
Yeah, he's already missed like
United, Chelsea.
Yeah. And
the Southampton game, the first one he got as well was a big chance. Remember the first one? Chiesa ran man down, flicked it round the corner to him.
Right. When he first said that, Blick, it seemed a bit too harsh.
No. Here's the thing. I get he's got to play, and there's still a long season. I just said I'm just asking for 9.
Blick, I don't know why G's doing this because he loves Nunes. He loves Nunes. I don't know why G's acting up.
No. I'm not. Here's the thing. I'm not being revisionist. I'm seeing the one-on-one. Yeah, Frankfurt as well. That one-on-one that Sobasai put over the top. I'm not saying that Isak is a bad player. Yes.
Nah, he's a very good player, bro.
I'm not saying he's a bad player. I'm just saying.
Just look behind Dean. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Rums, you want to start selling shots? Rums.
Ekitike, how many goals do you think Ekitike has in the Prem this season?
I reckon he'll get. I think he'll get double figures in my opinion. Once he 3. I think he'll get double figures though.
I think he'll get double figures. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough.
Ekitike will get minimum 10. I agree with Ed.
He's gonna be tough, 10. Man. Trust me. One chance a game is gonna make it look difficult. One chance a game is gonna make it look difficult. No, here's the thing. No one's saying Isak is not. That's why I'm saying he got to produce. I rate Isak. He just got to produce.
Ekitike is not the most prolific as well. As cold as he is, like he will need at least 2-3 chances to bag one. I think you're right.
I actually disagree. You know, I actually think if you give Ekitike opportunities, bro, he bags. I look at the type of finishes he's done when he's got the opportunity. I'm like, he will, bro. Like he's composed. You know, like look. The goal against Frankfurt when he just left man and just rolled that into the corner. The goal against Bournemouth as well, where he just sat the keeper down. The goal against Newcastle.
I'm gonna be real, yeah.
Just before you go, the reason why I'm saying that ends is because it's sometimes his selection of finish. Frankfurt, he should have got minimum a brace. I think we'll all agree, minimum a brace, but it was a selection of finish, and I think he will come into them situations where. Obviously, Frankfurt, he bagged, take across the striker and he'll the class finish. Everton, was it Everton?
Yeah.
It was Everton. Everton as well. Cold finishes, but I just feel like Ekitike will get a lot of chances where his selection of finish is wrong. And that's fine because he still is quite young. You're going to see like the fully polished Ekitike in maybe 3-4 years time, but I still feel like he will miss a lot of chances.
Here, bro. Carry on.
Ekitike has scored 1 goal in his last 9.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He's not been getting chances like that.
I'm telling you, yeah. When when I say this about Isak and all this stuff, yeah, Enz was saying, and we were saying last year that you can. Enz even said this before we got Isak. He said you could put Isak up front as long as we do not create for the striker, it's gonna look the same. And I'm not saying Isak is of course and Ekitike of course better than Nunes and better finisher than Nunes. 100%. But the problem is, yeah, if you are not creating for them, it's gonna be no different than having them up front. Than having Nunes up
do
front.
you know why I got to be consistent, Blick? Yeah, because this is when I was on to like Hoyland United when they were like, oh, he's not getting a chance to create for himself. Create them for yourself then, because we've seen Ekitike do it. Isak's got more than enough ability to do it. If the team aren't, that's why I'm looking at you, your ability, your price tag. Drop a shoulder on someone and Ross it. Do you know what I mean? If the team aren't creating for you, you have to take it upon yourself.
No, KJ, we did create for Nunes last season. Nunes got 18. We did create for Nunes last season. Nunes got 18. I literally just looked up. Nunes got 18 goals got 18 goals in Klopp's last season. We did create for him.
Oh, last season.
Nunes will have the odd goal. Remember Bournemouth, yeah, where he picks it up, drops the shoulder, and just rasses it. Nunes will have the odd goal where he creates it for himself as well.
That's why I found it so crazy that Dean Huijsen was talking trash. I was like, bro, you got dunked on by Nunes, bro, when you last came to Anfield. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
saying that Anfield's just another ground.
Yeah, he said, "What is it? I'd rather play in their training ground or something like that."
Yeah, he said
that good training ground.
He said.
Ends, I can tell that you miss Nunes, innit? I can tell. You've been mentioning him quite a lot. You miss Nunes, Ends, innit?
Nah.
No, I hear it. I hear it because you know what? What we're seeing right now, at least Nunes gives you work rate and he'll run a man down. Right now,
I'm not gonna lie, man.
Nah, the two players we got are cold, man. The two strikers we got is
but bro,
we're making it.
No. We got the right strikers, man. It's a manager.
We're just making them look like wastemen, bro.
Quick question. K-Mac said that get me Eddie Howe. He had a plan to play Isak, Ekitike, both. Slot has no plan. Right. Listen to that. I'd have laughed out the window, at the door before. Eddie Howe, don't think he's good enough, yeah. But watching what I'm watching now, who do I think I am? Like Eddie Howe's better than our manager right now. He's got a clear way of playing, and he had the plan. That game that said he had a plan to play Isak and Ekitike together. And that's what I want to see. I want to see them play together. I want to see something, because if you get them two working, bro, and you've got a Verts in the team, bro. All you need to do, Eddie Howe knows how to grind games out. He's got the strength. He knows all that already, yeah. So if you got a bit of flair, a bit of composure up front, it's not a bad chat after a while.
You know what, Gene, yeah? You know how you said, if you said this to me like a couple of months ago, and you said, I'll laugh about this. Big up K-Mac, but I'm still laughing. My manager needs an accent. I can't have no British manager at Liverpool. I'll be real. Let me ask you. No. He outclassed him. Carabao Cup final, outclassed him. Even early in the season, even though we won the game, Newcastle. If we're being honest, Newcastle should have won that game.
Yeah,
but
we were
I
nasty.
need to hear Italian, German, French. I can't be hearing British, bro. Listen, Eddie Howe will come to Liverpool and crack under the pressure. I'm telling you, I don't want no English manager in my dugout, bro.
When you really think about it, obviously you're seeing what Slot's doing this season. Slot is just going by the history of Dutch managers in the Premier League. Dutch managers in the Premier League have always been meaty. Frank de Boer never won a single game, got sacked for Palace.
Said English, not British. Said English, not British, by the way. Sorry, carry on.
Yeah, Ron said that. I knew your choice of words in that. I hear it.
So he said that Rom said that because he knows that English managers never won the Prem.
Exactly, that's my point proven, bro. Like, what are we doing there?
But the reality of it, Dutch managers in the Premier League have always been arrogant and have always come to the Premier League and got slapped up. Are we forgetting? Yeah, as much as we say that that Slot can turn it around, don't remember Ten Hag had that great season because Rashford had to have an all-time season at Man United and get 30 goals, and when that season faded away, we saw his true level.
He's exposed after that.
He got and guess what? Salah had to have an all-time season, and now you're seeing for Slot for what he really is, an arrogant guy that feels like no one can chat to him because he won the Premier League. That's just the reality of it. He
Let
feels
me
like
quickly
no one
read
gets chatting to him.
this super chat. Let me quickly do the super chat. Alex Cornford. This season is equivalent of winning the lottery, buying a G-Wagon, a Lambo, and a couple vintage Austins, and our chauffeur is currently Steve Wonder. Hey, big up. Hey,
Wait, man said our show. Just wrecking the car,
bro.
bro. Just
Bro. Hey, that's spot on.
man
Spot
just
on.
barking him and scratching him while driving him
He's
into the
brocking up.
Nice.
He's broke it up. We go, no, it's a G-Wagon no more. That's how much he broke up the car. You get me? That's how it is, bro. That's what Slot's doing to the players he's bought, bro. You don't recognize Wirtz no more. You can't recognize Isaac. Like, these players, they're not recognizable this season, bro. And that's exactly what he's saying, bro. Like, I've tried to listen. I went mute. Last 2 games, I put myself on mute. I said, you know what? Everyone was trying to get an answer out of me when I went on streams. Oh, you stopped back in. No, I put it on pause. I'm not gonna be toxic and ask for Slot out once he's winning. Let me see this performances carry on for a few more games. Bro, he showed me yesterday. And I'm not going after one game. I'm back screaming for him. But the game was so poor. I'm not willing to go through the season seeing performances like that. Because that's that we can easily lose any game in the Premiership. Easily lose any game. But I don't want to lose games how we're losing games. That effort levels. I don't want to lose games like that. I'd rather just we got knocked or the team played better than us, but not outfought us. That I can't. I cannot lose games like that. I don't know how to lose games like that. I'm bad. I'm bad at losing games like that. You get me? But people, listen. It's been an hour. We could be here for 3 hours talking about this year. We have to wrap it up because I've got to go and end this stream now as well. And I ain't even set up the redirect. I'm so fuming with everything. I ain't set nothing up yet, bro. But last thought now. Roms, quick question to you.
Go on.
What's it gonna take for you? In fact, I don't even like to phrase the question as. How far are you willing to go with this manager if this carries on? How far are you willing to go?
Like I originally said, I'll give him till right. Cool. If it goes beyond 10 points, then that'll mean that for me, that'll mean the league's done. I know many think it's done already, and if because the next bare minimum will have to be qualifying for Champions League football. Because if we don't, then I think big players after the first season will be gone. But for me, if we get to Christmas and we're like, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 points adrift of top 4, top 5, then I want him gone still. I'm giving him the calendar year still. That's where I'm at with Slot still.
You give him the calendar year, yeah?
Yeah. If I don't believe he can take us further and whatnot into the new year, then I'll be Slot out.
Fair enough. Blick, I know you want him out. Have you got any idea who you'd want in if he goes?
Any manager that has an identity. Like I didn't like him before. I didn't want him before. Hey man, take De Zerbi.
That was Jerry's guy.
Like I didn't like De Zerbi because he had that hairstyle that the white kids had in like year 5. That's why I didn't want him at first, man. I'm not gonna lie, man. That was my reason why I didn't want it. But yeah, I'll take De Zerbi. I'll take any manager that has an identity, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. I wouldn't take him, but I'm liking the way Fabregas is got that team playing, man. He has a style of play. I want a manager that has a style of play. Yeah. I like a manager that has a style of play, that has an identity, that recognizes when things aren't working well. All of that stuff. De Zerbi is a good manager, man. Got a good style of play, and I guarantee you, Isak will get 20+ goals. We'll see the best of Ekatike. Florian Wirtz will look like Florian Wirtz. Yeah. If we get a manager that has a style of play. I'm not gonna lie, I'll even interim Klopp until the end of the season if he's down for that.
To the end of the season? No. If you interim someone, I can hear the Gerrard interim, but Klopp, I'm giving him 4 years immediately. I can't disrespect.
You want to kill this guy?
Disrespectful to the end of the season.
Man, because he don't want to come back like that. He's helping us out.
That's disrespectful, bro.
Wait, Dean, did you just say Gerard? You can hear the Gerard.
I
shout.
can't
To
say
the,
Gerrard.
no, no,
I
no,
can't
no,
hear
no. I
Gerrard.
can
I'm
hear
deaf
it
to
to the
Gerrard.
end of the season.
No.
Just if this manager skips and going downfall.
Gerrard flops at Liverpool. That could damage his legacy to some people.
Nah, bro, he won't. Listen, I'm talking about if this manager is drowning, and look, I didn't say Gerrard in here. I never said that. But I can hear the shout for having Gerrard in to the end of the season.
Dean, do you know what happened with Gerrard? Yeah, he'll come in and I reckon he'll have a winning streak. Vibes will be high. Then it will crash, bro. Then I'm telling you,
yeah. Phil Thompson vibes.
Not a good manager. He's not. He's just not. Big up Gerrard.
No, but I'm saying interim to the end of the season. Just get some passion back.
Dean, I think it'll be worse than it is now. He will go on a 4-game winning run. Then I think you'll see even more losses than what we've seen recently.
Yo, that first game at Anfield is gonna hit like something else, man.
We'll score 5+ goals.
Crazy.
We'll score 5+ goals. We'll just batter whoever we play that first game.
It'll be crazy.
That's what I want. That's what I need. That's what I need.
But then, Dean, do you want the 4, 5, 6 losses in a row after that?
I don't mind. Right now, I'm getting that right now.
I'm telling you, Gerrard's one of my favorite players of all time, and I saw the way some Chelsea fans were even saying, "Is Lampard even a legend for us?"
I was just about to say that.
I'm not even trying to do that, man. I don't want to see Gerrard get disrespected.
No, I don't want to see either. I'm just running the argument because I've heard people say they want Gerrard in. That I'm just saying, would we have him as interim until the end of the season if this manager carries on drowning? That's all it was. I just want to see. Would you rather carry on with Slot then?
I say I'll take Nagusman. Julian Nagusman.
I don't even know.
Nagusman.
Nagusman, the German manager.
Sorry.
I'll take him, man. I'll take him.
Oh, I thought you were some Mexican guy, Nagusman.
No. I'll take him, man.
I don't know, man. He's had his little run. I don't know if he's doing international now. I don't know if he's lazy now. He's doing a lazy one now. So I don't know.
He's young manager. I don't think he's like 40. He's like 42.
Yeah, he's young, bro. But this is he's doing international football.
Someone said Gareth South. No, hell no.
Rav, I'm not taking it serious. You can't take Gareth South. I wanted him to be Man United's manager. I was crying for that to happen. When Ten Hag went,
there's not that many good managers, you know.
Huh?
There's not that many good managers, you know.
That's why you two need to keep the faith and stick with what we have.
On that note, people, listen. We're gonna leave it there because listen, hey, people, go over to Enzy's stream. I'm going in now, put in FamZone raid. You get me? That's where we're going right now, yeah. So, oh my gosh, what was this done? What done? Yeah, I've done madness. See, my mind's all over the place, bro. My mind's all over the place. But yeah, people, go over to Enzy's channel and we'll chop it up more there. But once again, it's been a good Monday for the stream, not for the football team. But people, thanks for joining us, and we're out. Take it easy, man.
Yeah, man.
Hold on. I'm still